My people wetin dey sup? Isi Guinea, Onikpe, Kilo Shele. The whereabouts of Rivers State Governor Sim Fubara remains unknown amid speculations about his possible return to Port Harcourt. Forget all of the demo now. They go on put some kind things in place. They don't reinstate am. Arise TV correspondent in Rivers State, Friday Oloko, who gave an update on the situation during the morning show program, said the state remains calm despite political tensions. Daily Post reported that the sole administrator of Rivers State, Rear Admiral Ibok Eket Ibas, officially handed over to the reinstated governor of the state, Sim Fubara. In his final state-wide broadcast, Ibas urged the people of the state to support Fubara as he resumes his duties of leading the state. Of course, this one appoint for duty, he don't finish. His assignment has ended. Record that Tinubu suspended Fubara for 6 months. We know all of those stories. However, the same Tinubu has lifted the emergency rule on Wednesday while restating Fubara. Providing updates on the situation in the state, Oloko said the absence of the governor has created uncertainty and a vacuum in governance, with residents anxiously waiting for clarity. He explained that members of the Rivers State House of Assembly, which remains factionalized, were holding separate meetings to continue legislative activities. Oloko noted that the political divisions have deepened the challenges faced by the people, who continue to bear the brunt of the crisis. He added that there are expectations that both factions of the assembly will work towards reconciliation to prevent a repeat of past political crises in the states. He said, yes, thank you very much. As is expected right now in Rivers State, Port Harcourt specifically, the atmosphere is cool. There is no problem. The fact is that for right now, the whereabouts of the governors is still unknown. It's not still known. Even though there are speculations that it might come in today. Rivers State is being bandied as the hotbed of political antagonism, but from what we are seeing right now, the atmosphere is cool, calm and cozy. There's no problem. And for the House of Assembly, we are still expressing some members of the House of Assembly right now, expecting them. Well, like as you know, a leadership is not supposed to have a vacuum, but since the governor is not around down, the atmosphere is tense and the people of Rivers are waiting because nobody really know the whereabouts of the governor. He go still come, he don't go anywhere. They are still putting some documentations and whatever, but the official thing has been done, as the IBAS has already handed over officially. So every other thing will be done, from the back. Una go sit here, no worry. Whatever I am going to tell you is going to be what I would call a political conjecture. For right now, it is the same and nothing has really even been known about the whereabouts of the governor, whether he's going to come or not. Of course, normally, since a new government is coming back, the feelings is that the members of the state assembly, even though factionalized, will be meeting in separate places to really put the act together, because the state has suffered a vacuum in terms of legislation. The people have really suffered. Like it is said that where two elephants fight, it is the ground that suffers. The people of River State have suffered a lot, and it is believed that they should come together to put things together to really move everything forward. Let's even ask ourselves, the ones that are still having their governors that were not removed, their people, is there anything they are enjoying? Are those ones enjoyed anything more than the Rivers people? Because in the recent, the people who will be affected are the people who are really eating so big from the government's coffers. All those or top politicians, they are the ones that may have lost one or two things. But as far as governance is concerned, it doesn't, because what is more important to an average resident of a River State is how they will be able to feed themselves 3 times daily, how they will be able to see money, whether the inflation has not dealt with them or not. Because what is happening to anybody in other states, the same thing happening to the people. So even other states are still worse off. But the only thing people are complaining is the precedent, the nonsense they are put in place, because no good governance anywhere. Everybody, there's still hunger, there's still that inflation, though they are telling us that the inflation or whatever has decreased, which of course in reality that is not what is happening. That is not what is happening. So if you want to even look it from that angle, what have they really suffered? I don't understand. But all I know is that before you know is you go see and you go surface now. So that is not something anybody should be worried about, whether it's there or not. To the country, anybody who is living in Lokoja, or you are living in Rivers, or you are living in Lagos, now see the same economy everybody see the battle with. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.